We continue our class on Catia 4, lesson number 4, dealing with the commands, shaft, groove, and also creating some parts and use of command list. I will open the Catia program. This is the and I will open the what we did in the shaft. This is the screen. Sorry, I will just close this. I will reopen this again. Yeah, so I will close this. This is in the sketch plane. I will come back to part design screen. And here is the part body. And now we learned about creating revolving objects in shaft. And we now learn about the groove command. The shaft means the solid part, and we also learned about creating certain sectors and thin shafts. Then we also tubes, etc. in the last class. And now we learn about the groove. So I will open. So we'll just go to sketcher plane and we select the axis. Draw the axis. This is called axis as I mentioned. And now we draw the shaft section. Say this is, say we will call this as 50, or on this we can reduce it, of course, 25 we call. And length we decide around, say, 200. Okay. And then we exit the sketching plane. It has come out like this. The shaft. This is the shaft we have created. Now, groove is analogous with the pocket. Suppose in the last, the pad command, we created solids and we made a hole in it. Similarly, in the shaft, we can make grooves. So I will tell you how to create grooves in it. The same shaft, you select once again YZ plane. And once again, you draw an axis. Any length, not necessarily to be this. Okay, this is an axis. Now we want to have a groove in this shaft. What we can do is, we can select any arbitrary point like this, a straight line, and then we select this up to arbitrary length, and then we select like this, and this. Now this, once again, if I come out of the sketcher plane, it looks like this. Now instead of making it sharp, you take this command, groove. See, it has, this is the groove it has created. Okay, this is how we can create grooves. Similarly, I will do it once again. I will delete it. I will do it once again. We have to create a shaft as earlier. We created a shaft. And for the groove, we have to select sketcher plane once again, like this. And you can do like this. Line you draw, and then this should be a closed figure. You just draw a line as we did in shaft. Okay, and if you want, you can dimension it wherever you want to groove. Dimension it. This is 21. It's 93. Suppose we make it 20, and this we can call it as 90, and the thickness also we can give value, say 10, the group. Now we come out to the sketcher plane, apply the command groove. Okay. You know why we have not got it? Because we have to write we have to draw a axis which we have forgot to draw, and so now we will draw it. So sometimes when you forget it, you can draw once again, come out to the plane and select it, and the groove is made. Okay. So the groove can be varied depending upon. Suppose I make this, say 10. It goes inside here. Groove is not seen, but it is already there. Groove is there. I will show you that. Here, suppose I make it say from first angle is 10. Groove is there. Okay, I will make it a little better. So I make it as this is 10. Suppose this is 100. See, I will show you. This is the groove. Groove is throughout. See. Okay. That is how we can draw the groove. Now I will delete this. I will make it 360. This is a complete shaft. And now I will modify the sketch to be a cone shape. Okay. Similarly, we can draw a groove in this cone also. This is. I'll just show you a different ways of drawing a groove. Like this, like this. Oh, you can't draw it here now. We have to select a different plane. On the same sketch, you can't draw a groove. So select it. This is a cone, and once again you select a YZ plane. Like this. Now you draw. You can draw a groove. And we have not yet drawn the axis. We will draw the axis now. So this is the groove. So this is how we can draw the grooves. Okay. Now we will use some other commands, combination of 2-3 commands to draw different shapes, let us say. See, it may be of different shape. See, like this. This is a short command we are using. You have to trim it like this. How it is. It looks like this. See? So you can draw any different shapes like this. Okay, now I will make a first on this one, and then I will thickening how we will do it. Let us see. See, first term. And now we can also use another command. This is called shell. We can form a shell. Shell command I have used in pad, and we will use it here how to form wall thickness. See, click this shell, you can maintain 2 mm or 3 mm, say let us say 3 mm shell, and click the first face like this, and you see, this is the shell. That means here, what is happening is, this thickness from here to here, it is 3 mm, that's what we have selected, 3 mm, it has scooped off the remaining portion from inside the first term. See, it becomes like a bucket. See, like this. This is the shell. Okay. And if you want through and through, what we have to do is, you add another face also here. Through and through. This is how we can use shell command. Okay. So I will remove this shell command for time being. Similarly, we can form the shell outside also. Shell like this on this surface. What is going to happen? So it has removed the entire portion, and it has become only 2 plates at the end. So I will remove this. Okay. Next, we will see what other things we can do. We can form a flange also, a thin, thick flange, let us say. I am just drawing, just now observe. Okay, and now you want to have it's a flange, we want to have a hole, shaft hole inside, a hole to pass through a shaft. So, this way, okay. This is a plate or a flange with a hole inside. And suppose we want to make a hole on the face, on the circumference. Then what we have to do, you select this ZX plane, and here you can click here and select this plane so that you can easily make holes. And then use the hole command. Before that, you have to fix point where you want to make hole. Fix point. Say anywhere here like this, and it is on the face. We can select a coordinate. On the plane we can say, on the plane means on this plane, and anywhere we can say, And here we have, see, it has defined horizontal and vertical. So with respect to this, these points, distance from here it is actually. And now we want to take the distance from the center, then you have to select the coordinates. You can select coordinates like this. On the curve, you can say, on the plane means it will be at this point. The first point, we can consider this as 0. And another point, somewhere here, we can say any point 0 and 68, something like that. And it's coming. Now, in such cases, you can take the point from the center. Such circumstances, you can take point from the center. So then what you have to do from the center means you have to coordinate, you have to select. And the coordinate xy, see here x and z is there, and z is 30, and you have, this is a point. You remove this point first. This you make it 0. So this is not required. So I will once again draw it. Coordinate the center. Point in the default point is already marked. Center point, click it and select. You can select anywhere on the face, either here, here, here. Suppose you select a point, another point on the surface somewhere here. Okay, it is at a distance of 58, say 60, and this distance is 75, let us say. So it is 75 here and 60 from here. So this is the point. So here I want to make a hole, a threaded hole or plain hole, whatever you want. You click here, the hole command, click the point, and then you click the face. The hole is to be at right angle, so click the face. So the diameter is given here. Type of hole, if it's simple hole, you say simple. Threaded means you take as a threaded. Select here whatever threading you want to have. Suppose a metric thread you need, and whatever threading you want, say M5, M6, whatever it may be. Suppose M30 we select it, you click it, it is a threaded hole. Okay, it's threaded hole, and the threaded hole depth is just depth is 10, hole depth is 10. So you want to make it through and through, then you select extension. So type, yeah, blind. So you extension next you simply click, and you will get through and through hole. It is a threaded hole. And now, suppose you want to multiply it, as usual, use the command here, transform feature, circular pattern you want to have. Select circular pattern. How many modes you want to have? 6 modes. We make it 60. 6 at an angle. Angular spacing. In 2 instances, total angle you can say. So total angle you want to around the entire circumference. 360 angle. So click it here, and the reference element it should be around. Click this, and you will get holes like that. Okay, and the whole circumference holes you can increase it. If you want 12, you can make. Okay, this is how we can make holes. So I will remove the holes now. So one hole there. I will remove this also. And to this, we can also add the pad command. Suppose you want to have an extension for this, another shaft extension. So that you can create from the pad command. So that I will show you how you can do it. This face you select that, go to sketcher plane, and select this. Take the projection of that line, click, and then you have to create this line is created, and then last time we have done, no? Like this. You take the projection of that. The center is marked. And match with this. And come out to the sketcher plane. And then you make pad command. And you length, suppose you want to 150, we increase 150. This is how we can add it. Both type of, we have made a part with both type of command, that is shaft command and pad command together will be the part. Okay. Similarly, suppose you want to make a slot on this shaft. What we have to do is select a plane, visor plane like this. Like this. And suppose we want to make a circular groove or something like this. Okay. Then trim this, come out of that, and you make a groove using groove. Say it is a groove. So what I want to stress is, irrespective of whatever command you use, you can make a groove or shaft or band or pocket, anything like that. Suppose you want to make a hole by using a pocket, let us say. Click here, come to the sketcher plane, and suppose you want to make a rectangular pocket like this. Come on, and use the pocket command. Say mirror extend. So if it extends in the empty place, nothing, no problem. Nothing is going to take action. Nothing is going to happen there, and slot is made. Okay. Like this, we can use the combination of various commands. So far, we have learned about pad, pocket, shaft, groove, and making holes, and using this, what is this command called shell, making inside shells. So we have learned so many things. Now I will remove these things. I will use a little bit about the shell. And use a little bit about shell command. I will remove all these things. I will delete this. Okay, and I'll come to this plane. And delete this also. So let us draw a block. From that, how we can create a shell. We can show. Say this is about I use the wrong assign dimension. Okay, come out, and now I'm making use the pad command, create a block. So here I can use a shell and make it a hollow shell. Click here, click this face, and 3 see. A box is formed. Box is formed. Suppose it is through and through, you have to add this face. Okay. And suppose you add other faces. Let us see what is going to happen. This face. Everything is gone. It's removed, totally removed. Okay. You want to remove this? Click here to remove. Okay, this is how we can use the command. And in the pocket also we can use to make a holes or anything in this. We will remove these things now. Okay. So here I will open. Use of shaft commands, group command, combination of shaft, pad, group, pocket command. I just now showed you. Creating some machine parts, we'll see later on. And creating hex head bolt profile. Bolt profile. This I will tell you how we are going to do. Creating pipes and bends. This same way we can make pipes and bends. In this class we can learn that also. For that we have to use a different command and use of command list. Now I will tell you briefly about use of command list first, and then I will create hex head bolt profile. Okay. See, if you click on insert here, this is called command list. If you click on this, a screen will project. Here, either we can click the shortcut menu and use the particular command, but here there are various commands mentioned, 3D curve, effect, and even pad command is also there. See, fast, zoom, point, 4 point, about. So all the commands are here. Okay, see for example, see here, I will take you to a command which we know. Edit, all type of commands are there. Similarly, group, see group command. Suppose we click on this, we can create groups. Okay, this will ask you 360 first angle and all that. So for that first, instead of clicking on the shortcut, we can use the commands from the command list also. That's what I wanted to tell you. We can use any of these command lists. ISO, you click here, it becomes ISO plane. And similarly, I will show you, where is it? You want to front, you click here, you get click front. Okay. Similarly, top, click top, it became top one, top view. So instead of clicking and making it 10, we can use the command list also to do all these functions. All the commands are here, which are used in zoomed in. You can click here, it is zoomed in. And similarly, you can click zoomed out. You can click here and get into zoom out. Okay. So all these things will be commands are here. This is what I mean show you command list. Now I will delete this. Okay. Now we will create a hex head. Let us see how we can create a hex head. I'll just show you that as an example, because normally one should know how to create a hex head whenever it is needed. Hex head. So first we have to create a bolt. So what we do is use YZ plane, click here, and you select hexagon. Okay. This distance you can have 150. This you can't change. Radius will say 150. This dimension will dimension it, we'll see. 150. Okay. This side is 150. So this is an hex head 150. Okay. So we use fire command and to make a head. So head about say 50 L, an exaggerated value I'm taking. So it's 150. And suppose we create a hex bolt, let us say. Create this. And export what we have to do this way. We consider ZX plane we create here. Now we create a shaft. Okay. Suppose its diameter is, say, we will create its diameter. Say from here. Suppose we say 70, or increase a little bit more, 80. Still increase better. Okay. And then this length. I'm taking very exaggerated values, that's all. Okay. Like this. So this forms a shaft. Now you use a shaft command, becomes the bolt. This is a bolt, this is bolt head, and this is actually bolt. And this possibly we can increase the thickness. Padding we can increase it a little bit. Say 75. Okay. Now you have seen that the profile here, all this will be chamfered. So for that, what we have to use, once again, a groove command we have to use. I will tell you how to use that. So this is the plane from where we have to go. Or this plane we can use, how it looks. This plane, like this, and grooving we can do. And we can always appear this one. ZX plane we can use. Okay. And you want to make a groove. So what we have to take the point projection of this line as we have done earlier. Okay. And this one, you can actually calculate the value, how much it comes at an angle of 30 degrees. And then we can, from here, we can draw. This angle, you have to maintain how much it is. This is, we'll say, this is 30 degrees. Okay. Right. Trim this. Now we select an axis. We can even project this side, it doesn't matter. Click here and you may use command group. See. Group. Okay. Normally group, this portion will touch to this, that we have to calculate and see, or by trial and error also we can do it. This is 30, this and this side, it depends totally on this side. This side, and this side is how much now we get 20. You increase this side, or it will be cosine of 30 degree angle divided by this length, hexagonal length. That is how we can calculate, or we can reduce this side to get the circle exactly tangential. See, this is how the hex head can be formed. Similarly, on this side also we can form. We can grooves, we can always mirror also. you want to have on the other side. You can mirror the grooves. Now I will show you how to mirror. So you take the middle point of this, select, and you remove this line because this line is not required there. See, it is mirrored. This is how X head can be forearmed. So we have learned all these things except creating pipes and bends. That I will deal in the next class. And creating some machining parts. Just we did earlier, we can create some machine parts. That also I will do in the next class. So at the time being, I will end this class.